Part 2 of this Cognito lift kit getting installed for my 2020 L5P Duramax. Shout out to the dealership and Rock Auto for having these parts available. The lower control arms, I had to buy them from Rock Auto, but they were like $100 cheaper than the dealership, and they got here a couple of days ago. O-rings, the dealership had them, just took a couple days to get here, and then I had to buy this from Rock Auto as well, which really pissed me off because I know I had this for 4 years and I just threw them away like 2 months ago.
One time you just had to clean your garage.
Exactly. It made me so mad. In a white McGoy's box for 4 years, just in case I needed them with other hardware parts. And then I was cleaning out the garage and I was like, I'm not gonna need them. I'm gonna toss these because I don't want to have so many parts in the garage that I'm never gonna use. And sure enough, it's like that little piece of 4x4 or 2x4 or whatever, you know, you keep just in case you'll need it one day. It's like, it would have been that moment. Anyway, I had to order these and these were like 80 bucks. And it makes me so mad because most people throw them away too, especially with like aftermarket traction bars. It is what it is, but we got everything here and we should be able to finish today. Got to do the Pisk kit, and then last time I was here I did a lot of cutting. In the last video I showed you guys the amount of trimming I had to do for the cross member to sit, but once you trim everything it looks really good. But I've never had a lift kit that had to trim this much. It was a lot of cutting. But yeah, we gotta go ahead and remove the center link and get started with the Pisk. It's not hard, but it's kind of annoying to do because you gotta unbolt the gearbox and then push it up. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this lift kit is kicking my butt. Had to go to Harbor Freight and buy the rivet gun tool, rivet nut setter kit, and we got to cut a lot more and drill into a lot more stuff. As of right now, not very happy with this kit just because of the amount of cutting and drilling, but once I'm done I think I'll be happy with how it looks. But I don't know if any of them are actually the size I need.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for this. Find one that works. I have a bad feeling though these are gonna work.
Well, you're the one that says it. So I feel like these are all gonna be them.
So what's the biggest one? M8?
M8 would be what, 5? I don't know what this even means. So yes, these are the biggest ones right here. M8s.
What, not lining up?
Yeah, I need to rather not beat it through.
Status update, this lift kit is kicking our butt. Devin is losing his mind. Over here.
Losing it.
Losing what he had. Anyway. So we had to go to Harbor Freight and go to the parts store several times. And one of the reasons is, oh my God, I look rough. This bump stop right here, it uses rivet nuts. So per instructions, you're supposed to, it comes with like this little spacer and this little nut. It has no grooves inside. We got the bottom one, so there's two, bottom and top. And the bottom one we were able to get it installed, and the top one it just kept spinning. So I actually completely butchered it. I don't know where I put it. It's here somewhere. Here it is. Yeah, completely butchered it, as you can see. And nobody locally has 3/8 rivet nut. So after like spending an hour of like searching for replacement rivet nuts and even Amazon Prime, to see if I can get something here by tomorrow. I decided to try something, and that is, there's a little opening right here. So I fished a nut that fits this bolt, and I was able to tighten it from here to there. So if you ever run into that issue with this kit, you can always put a nut through here and just tighten this bolt. And luckily on this side, I was able to get both of the riveted nuts installed correctly. I will say, because there's so much like drilling and cutting, you have to be like really precise with especially drilling. These two holes, if they're just off by like half an inch or even quarter of an inch, it is such a pain in the butt to get it fixed. So you really want to measure and make sure they line up good. So that's like really one of the only downsides of having something like this that requires you to drill and cut. Another update, another headache. See, the thing is, Cognito utilizes a lot of the factory parts, well, especially with the 4-inch kit. 7 to 9 comes with a lot of new hardware because, for example, hold that. That is a CV axle spacer for the driver's side. So Magoy's lift kit gives you these longer bolts for the axle. Well, you see, I don't need that spacer anymore because Cognito kit doesn't require it. I don't have the factory bolts. I probably did in that box that I tossed 2 months ago. But this is why it sucks to go back to a different, like go to a smaller or different lift kit, just because you need factory hardware sometimes that you probably didn't keep. When I put the 7 to 9 Magoy's lift, I never would have thought I was gonna go to a smaller kit. If anything, I thought I would have gone to a 12-inch kit, and I don't think this would have been an issue with a 12-inch kit, because 12-inch kit would have came with different CV spacers, so it would have came with bolts. So I don't know if the Cognito kit does have CV spacers. I would imagine they do. So I was really hoping that we'd be done today, but we might have to wait until tomorrow. I have to go to Ace Hardware and source some bolts. We might be able to look in the bolt bin right here, or the nut bin. I mean, I could. New game plan. We're gonna take 4 bolts out from the other side and then put it on the driver's side, just so that way we can be done with the truck and get it off the lift. Devin does need to use the lift tomorrow, so, and this truck's been on here for a whole week, so I don't want to keep taking up their, the lift. So all I need to do is get it on the ground and just be able to pull it out to the front. So that's what we're gonna do. Good idea, Devin.
Thanks. That's a good idea every once in a while.
Yep.
A little bit too long.
Cognito has 4 to technically 6-inch lift. My kit is considered a 5-inch kit. So 5-inch kit is just essentially a 4-inch kit with leveling kit on top. So it comes with the shocks, and you need the shock spacers like this. Alright, we're almost done. We got to install this skid plate. It has like what, 8 bolts?
No, it's got 8 just on the rear, so 10 bolts.
And we gotta put them all here. The thing is, it's so hard to fish these nuts and bolts with the skid plate on there. I just don't know why they couldn't tack weld the nut at the top. I mean, I love this kit, but some of the engineering is very questionable in my opinion. Even like those cheap kits that you guys talk about, like Rough Country, they have some of this stuff way easier for you to install. But like, for it being a premium kit, I get it, it's gonna ride like a dream, but it is kind of frustrating at this point how, like, we gotta put our nuts and bolts and fish through there for the skid plate. Like, nut, tack weld, nut, tack weld. That would have been so much easier for us, but I'm just ready to be done with it. I might not even put a skid plate on this truck. Like seriously. We're not doing a skip plate. Seriously, this is ridiculous. Oh yeah, she's low. Yeah, I need to raise the front end up a lot. Yeah, this is like sitting at level height. I'll clear these tires pretty good once I adjust it up a little bit. Nose dive it pretty good.
10 1/4.
Oh, this is like
Or
2 inches. No?
right at 10.
Oh.
So you're drop 3/4 in the front.
Okay. I just need to turn the key roughly 1 full turn. No, 4 turns. I'll rub a little bit. But once we go up a little bit, I'll be fine. Because I mean, look at that. Look at the angle on the upper arms. And the CV angle. Oh, yeah, that's flat. Yeah, that's flat.
That's a level, boy.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I can turn it up a good bit. Alrighty, well, there she is for now. We got it on its own wheels and tires. Had to crank it up a little bit to set it at 5 inches. Turning radius, no bueno. I was hoping to clear a lot more, but I'm not going to be able to. And as you can see, where I started rubbing, but honestly, that's not bad. I can trim just that much, and we should be okay. Or I could get more washers and space out the bumper just a little bit more. That'll be fine too. And then I just gotta do like a little NorCal trimming. If not, I'm just gonna get some stock wheels and put some 37s on here and turn it into like Bubba truck. It'll look really good that way as well. But like I said, we haven't finished the cross member skid plate, so I gotta do that sometime in the next couple days.